Yo, what's up, guys? I have a few things I want to talk about today, as well as show you my stock portfolio and how it did today. So, we are actually just over $20,000 now, and we're up 1.31% today, when the NASDAQ and the SPY were up like 0.2, 0.3%. And I want to show you why that is. And this portfolio actually combines my Robinhood and my Moomoo portfolio. So, check this out. Our day P&L were up 3.29% in our Moomoo portfolio, all because of one stock. And because if we look at all our other stocks, we're down on Bill, Perion, CubeSmart. And let me show you, and we're actually down bad on some of these stocks. We're down $841 on Perion. Oh, I bought a share of Perion today. Oh yeah, you should dollar cost average when you buy into your stocks. I should have dollar cost averaged a little bit slower. I was buying the top here. Should have done that, but I bought another share today. Hopefully that'll recover. And I also bought a share of Bill today. I didn't have good timing on this, but I like sharing this with you guys because it's always transparent. You can see exactly where I buy the stock. So I bought a share at 58.50 and now it's at 56.60. So it's fallen over $1 since then, but it doesn't really matter because I got these long-term mindset. I'm a long-term mindset investor. Oh yeah, this Moomoo portfolio, I'm never allowed to sell a stock once I buy it in here. So check this out. If I was a normal investor right now, I was like, if this was a different account, if this wasn't my Moomoo portfolio, I would probably sell one or two shares of this today. But that's the thing. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. But I'm never going to sell a stock in here once I buy it. So all these shares of Powell Industries, these 12 shares that I'm up 130% on, I'm never going to sell. I had a very fortunate timing on this buy. Spent like $900, and it paid off very well. And just today, it's up 13%. No news in any sort of way, no earnings, and it's just up. I guess it's just momentum. It's pretty crazy. And here's my list of stocks that I'm never going to sell right here. And oh yeah, Powell Industries, real quick. Despite being at all-time highs, look at the PE ratio trailing 12 months. It's a 22. So even though it's at all-time highs, it's still fairly valued. But another stock that you can thank for my portfolio doing so good. Remember, if we head over here, look at the top holding, $4,200 of my portfolio is in this stock right here. And this one continues to just hit all-time high after all-time high. It's really incredible. And the PE forward ratio is 22.95. So basically 23. So this isn't crazy expensive either. And speaking of stocks that aren't crazy expensive, Google being at all-time highs, the PE forward ratio is a 26. So honestly, that's not crazy expensive for Google, but more importantly, check out Meta. This is why I own Meta. I own some shares in Meta, but it's a forward PE ratio of 23.23. And real quick, I just want to show you something super impressive about Meta. Look at the free cash flow per share growth year over year numbers. And it's just incredible. So yeah, if we head over to the list of all the stocks that I hold, we have some unfortunate news for a few stocks like Peloton. That one I remember was huge. They're now at all-time lows basically, but more importantly, I want to talk to you guys about Walgreens and their dividend. Look at them. They just hit an all-time low. All-time low, or multi-decade low, which is very unfortunate. But I want to tell you how I don't even know how they're paying a dividend. They had negative $900 million of free cash flow this quarter, and look at the net income. So this isn't bad. This is a one-time thing, but look at their assets to liabilities ratio. This is a good thing. You should compare your stocks of what to not look for. When your assets to liabilities ratio goes from 70% to 81%, you now own a lot less equity in the company. I mean, literally look at the visualization. Look how much you used to own and look how big the gap was. Now the gap is very tiny. So the Moomoo investing app is telling me they have a negative 53% payout ratio, but let me show you their free cash flow. This is this number right here. They calculated for us. It was negative $1 billion in the most recent quarter, 800 million before that. So if you ask me, I say don't buy the dip on Walgreens. And here's something I think is going to be the honest reality. I think the stocks that are hitting all-time highs today are just going to keep hitting new all-time new highs, keep hitting it over and over again. And these stocks are going to keep hitting new all-time highs because of the high interest rate environment, not because their competitors are losing to the high rates, but because these companies actually benefit from high rates. Let's look at Powell Industries for example. This company has zero debt, just like Google, Meta, all these companies look the same, but look at the cash they have. They've been stockpiling up their cash, so they have $300 million of cash. Because of the high interest rate environment, these companies can put their cash in these 1 to 3 week treasury bonds, these T-bills, and literally just milk out high rates. I mean, look at this. This is pure free cash flow. This is straight to the bottom line. $4.43 million just in the most recent quarter. And it's not just that stock. Remember, DocuSign is one I own. Now this one, it's done good over the past couple months, but it's done awful over the past couple years. DocuSign actually trades at a forward PE ratio of 18.51. This is a company that actually proved themselves to become profitable, but DocuSign is now completely debt-free. They have zero debt, and so they only have $800 million of cash. Why did the cash go down in the most recent quarter? It's because in the same quarter, they paid off $689 million of debt, which is all of their debt, but still they're getting $20 million of pure free cash flow just from their cash. So these are companies that are actually benefiting from the high rate interest environment. But yeah, I kind of rambled on a few different topics today. I hope you found some sort of value out of this video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like on the video, and if you leave a comment, I'll respond to every single one of them. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you hate inflation, then you need to download the moomoo investing app. You'll get 5.10% APY on your cash, FDIC insured, no hidden fees, and if you deposit $100, they'll give you a bunch of free stocks. They'll give you a free share of Nvidia, Google, Tesla,